I filmed this yesterday, but I was sniffing about every fucking 3 words. So I'm gonna be conscious of my sniffing and hopefully get through this. I already sniffed! Oh my god. I don't know how to blow my nose. This is really embarrassing. I'm almost 21, can't blow my nose. Okay, anyway. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Angelyca, and today I'm going to be doing a tattoo tour or collection, whatever you want to call it. I stray towards like traditional. Some of my tattoos are kind of neo-traditionally, but we'll just hop right in. There's quite a few to go through. I tried to wear a band shirt that didn't like correlate with any of my tattoos, so I just am wearing this mouse rat one because I don't want to be cheesy. So the first tattoo I got was at my 18th birthday. It is right here. It says, "Come as you are," and for those who can't read, that's what that says. And I got that because in high school I was like super huge on Nirvana, and "Come as you are" is just like such a good term, like such a good quote. Come as you are, be yourself, yada yada yada. I saw something like this on Tumblr, like it was a picture. It was like just that in typewriter font on a piece of paper, and I was like, dude, this is my first tattoo. Then I couldn't find it, so then I just googled typewriter font and then typed in "Come as you are," brought it into the tattoo parlor on my 18th birthday and got that. I thought that was like extremely painful. I was like, nope. I thought I was gonna be heavily tattooed. Nope, not anymore. And then the next year after that is my 19th birthday. I went a few days after my birthday actually, and I got this moth, which is right here. I'm not going to be sharing like who I got my first few tattoos by because they don't really like my first few tattoos, and so I don't want anyone to like get their work because I would be upset if someone else didn't like their tattoo. I sniffed. But just got this little moth. It's kind of like traditional, neo-traditional. It's kind of in the mix. I just got that to like symbolize life. A lot of my tattoos have meanings, but now that I look at them, like, whatever. I never thought I'd be that person, but I guess I am that person now. And I just thought it was like, could symbolize how I was gonna like turn my outlook on life, which is gonna be like more positive, follow the light. Moths like to go to lights, I guess, at night, I mean, we all live outside. We all know that moths go by lights. And I guess kind of like to also symbolize like being a wee little caterpillar bug into a beautiful butterfly. How cute.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
How cute. And then 6 months later, I started going to my now tattoo artist named Bob, and I got this tattoo right here, which if you don't know, this is a Nirvana reference. It is a heart-shaped box, and that's one of the most popular songs off of In Utero. I just want to pronounce that correctly because last time I posted a video, I got schooled in the comments because I'm dyslexic and can't pronounce anything. So I got this heart-shaped box, and in the music video they have poppy flowers. Poppy flowers also make heroin, which Kurt Cobain was addicted to. How fun. And then right here is a K and a shield, which is Kurt Cobain's only tattoo, or was, R.I.P. And he had that like right over here, but I didn't want to get just like that tattooed, so I added that into this. This is the logo for Sub Pop, which was the first record company to sign Nirvana. Fun fact. They also signed bands like Bikini Kill. Right, girl. So after that, I think I waited about 3 months. So this was the end of 2016. I got this piece right here. It's just a little gypsy. All my tattoos are kind of hard to show. It's just a little gypsy lady with a moon and some stars. And this is another music tattoo. It is a Pink Floyd tattoo. I love the Pink Floyd. So this is kind of like how I interpreted the song Shine On You Crazy Diamond. That is my favorite Pink Floyd song. And I actually have another Pink Floyd tattoo as well. And this just means the lyrics from part of the song where it says, "You reached for the secret too soon, you cry for the moon, shine on you crazy diamond." So then I kind of like interpreted that into this this little scene. So for the tattoo, I just kind of wanted to like resemble, kind of symbolize like no matter how hard your day is, you kind of like cry for the moon and you want the day to be over and you want it to be night, like you are strong enough and you can kind of get through it. Cheesy. Again, just like every one of my tattoos. So I think that was my last tattoo of 2016. And later again on the next birthday of that year, which is 2017, I went and got some flash by, his name is FTW Misery Mike, I believe. I'll leave Bob and his Instagram in the description. And this was just some flash I saw on his Instagram and I was like, I'm gonna get that for my birthday. And I kind of like tried to get some symbolism out of this. And I was like, oh, like a girl and a flower in bloom, like Nirvana. But I'm like, eh. Then I was like, oh my god, it's me blooming out of a flower. I'm so adult, growing up tea. But I rarely ever see this tattoo anyway, so I guess it doesn't really have a meaning. But I like to pretend it does. And then I believe I didn't get really tattooed for a while. Then I ended up getting this piece of shit cat. It was a Halloween special at this place near my school, my college that I go to now. Just this little black cat. I had the hardest time healing this. Like the scab on this tattoo is literally like this thick. I've never had such a dry, disgusting tattoo in my life. And it's kind of really patchy, and I think I'm gonna have like one of my tattoo artists redo it, or just like fill it in again because it kind of looks like shit. And I also got this, well, at the same time, I went with my boyfriend and my best friend Zoe. If I can find pictures of them, their tattoo, I guess I'll post them because theirs turned out a lot better than mine. And then a few months later, it was November, I believe, I finished the bottom of my sleeve with Bob. The first one we did was this gravestone right here. It says, "Too young." And this is, people always think this is like a Kurt Cobain memorial because Kurt Cobain like died 27. But it's actually, I sniffed, oh my god. This is actually a tattoo for Post Malone because one of his songs is called Too Young and that's one of my favorite songs. So I just got that. And also I saw and met Post Malone in September. And this was kind of like sort of similar to a graphic he had on the screen when he was performing, which I thought was cool. So yeah. And then after I got these, it's like, I guess one piece. And it's like chattering teeth with some teeth falling out, obviously. If you have eyes, you can see this. And this was another music tattoo. It's Foster the People lyrics. And it was, I was laughing real hard till my teeth fell out by Pay the Man. And I guess there's not really any sort of like actual meaning. I just really like those lyrics and it kind of, I guess it like kind of made me think of myself and always like having a good time. Nothing really more than that. And I had this really awkward spot right here. And Bob was like, what are you gonna put there? I'm like, I don't know, it's so weird. Maybe I'll just leave it blank. He's like, you could probably put a flower there. And I'm like, no, that's like too girly. I have like a zillion flowers. But I saw that mosquito flash you had up front. So then he's like, okay. So then he put a mosquito here. Got some little bloods. And I named him Frank after the dad from Shameless because we like to call my dad Frank. Obviously, great relationship with my father. And then after that, I got tattooed last month, but 2 months after my last tattoos. And I got this piece by Bob. It was another one of his flash. It's Mother for my mom, Abby, because I love my mom so much. She is my angel and I'm the devil. I just loved this and I made him kind of customize it so it looked similar to my mom, like blonde hair and like blue eyes. And this also kind of reminds me, well, Pink Floyd has a song called Mother from the Wall, and I kind of liked that because I feel like it reminds me of that for some reason. And I just love it, except my mom's not like overprotective and insane, and my dad didn't go to war. Those are all my tattoos. I do plan on getting tattooed soon because I want to finish this part of my arm because she bare AF, like, she boring. She needs some help. So that was the end of my tattoo collection. I'll probably keep updating this every year, kind of to just show everyone what's up with my tats, but also kind of like keep a little journal of my life, what I got, why I got it, and I guess it'll be cool to like be able to reflect back on these memories in videos, and if I ever forget when I got these tattoos, I can watch this again. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked me, please maybe subscribe, give it a like, and comment what your favorite tattoo of mine was, or if you have any tattoos. And especially if you have any tattoo artists that do American traditional, I would love to check them out. I'm always looking for another good artist. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
Gosh, being an artist is so hard.
This part 2 of Dana's birth control.
Yeah.
Now I'm toasting.
Of course.